Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we're so happy already. There we go. Let's put, no, it's a chill stream. Oh, there we go. It's a chill stream. No bow tie needed. Can't see Sulfur Rent's hello, but Sulfur Rent has said hello. I guess that just isn't quite captured in the chat right now. Hello. There we go. I guess the top two messages are cut off. That's okay. We'll see we see the most recent ones earliest. That's fine. Greetings, Professor. Hello, Dark Raider. Oh my gosh, featured high front games. We got the Sneaky Dragon versus Mr. Green Suit. Say what? Is this ongoing? No. Sneaky Dragon lost to Mr. Green Suit. Sturm versus Sensei. What a matchup. Look at all those Sturm Mega Tanks. I don't know what Sensei possibly does against all those Sturm Mega Tanks. Day 31. One on day limit. Alright. Yeah, Sketch, Turner, or Advanced Noob. Fog. Ah, that's a problem. We've got, look at the unrated. We've got 3 standards here. Jake versus Olaf? Or Jess versus Lash? Cherries by the River? Or Spatial Spades? Oh, this is a DMC. These are both DMC maps. Well, I gotta see how the DMC map is performing. Let's see this. Jess versus Lash game. How is this looking? Oop, oop. There. Yeah. Oh, you want me to spar with a viewer? Of course you do. Happy third. Almost finished the map for the competition. Very nice. There's been some cool submissions. We have a lot. We had some batch submissions. So we've had 3 different people submit so far with over 30 submissions total. So some big batches came in. How is this looking? This is looking like Jess is super dead. It looks like Jess is actually just timing out, which is very unfortunate. But what does this map look like? You got a little corner city, which is cute. I guess I can just look at the map itself. Oh, so you can take your black boats off of the HQs to go get yourself either like the city, or you can try and accelerate up to like the comm tower or airport even. I guess that's pretty tough to do because like a tank out of the double base or even just infantry walking over is probably going to contest you easily. Interesting. I'm surprised there's no drop-off point down here that the black boat could pick up from this harbor and drop off over here. It's only up this way, and the drop-off points are kind of awkward. Like, it's pick up the infantry from this capture, because it goes to 1, 2, 3 here, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You cry, unless you're Drake or Sammy, in which case you go 8, and you can drop off here or here and go for these cities. In which case, Sammy and Drake are looking pretty nice here. I've guessed the gimmick of the map challenge. That's right, these are all gimmicks. I don't know what this gimmick is, unless it's... the gimmick is to be surrounded by water. Is that the gimmick? Or is the gimmick to have island properties? This is a remix. Add more roads for coal. Is it an HQ race? What's the theme, Sulfurant? It seems like a fine live map. At least at initial glances. Oh, it's rework pre-2012 maps. Oh, that's interesting. You go back and you find original maps and you change them up. That's pretty cute. I mean, I guess I can play a game. How bad can it be, eh? Have a game. Just like that, that was so fast. Waiting for my opponent. Oh, man. I'm a retired penguin. I can't play. Yeah, if my opponent cheats, my opponent cheats. That's life. Oh. So if they run out of time, do I just get an auto win? Unaccepting the match, I mean. Almost dropped my water bottle. That would have been bad. I'm gonna need that water. I'll be fighting for my life soon. Do 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 do. Oh, I heard that there was some bug fixes going on, so it's easier to spectate fog games, but I heard it's also not quite perfect yet. I mean, we can try it. My opponent has 20 seconds to accept. If they don't accept, then I'm afraid we're just not playing. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5. Well, what? It didn't even make it to 4. I guess they hit decline at 4 seconds too. All hail the king of the penguins. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, thank you. Are you going to submit a map, Shadow? If we look at some of the recent maps, you can kind of get a glimpse at some things that might be coming. I don't know. Got some Rise maps in the works. It that lives. No, it's okay. It's just a fun thing to get involved in. Let's see this map, huh? Well, go get your neutral base right away. These bases are kind of connected a bit, which is a little bit awkward. I'm not quite sure what this base's route is, right? I guess it just kind of heads out into the center. It has like this top route, but I don't think you would ever send a vehicle up there unless your lab was dying. It looks like you send one infantry up, right? The infantry starts here, it goes here, it goes here, it goes to the airport, it goes here, it goes to the city. And all your other infantry you're sending straight forward. You kind of have cute like here, but it's the same distance as going this way. So I think for this base, it's like one infantry up, everything else just kind of goes forward. In fact, it's only really two infantry go forward, and then you're like basically done with infantry reduction on this base. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess you go back for this one, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seems decentish for the number of properties that you're capturing. Everything created. What is this? High funds tier 3. My only chance. This is a live map. It's huge. Get out of here. How is this a live map? How do I even play? Tier 3, I can do like Rachel, Kindle, Adder, Sasha. It looks kind of base killish. I guess I'll try Kindle. Trying to make me resign. Alright, infantry built. Doesn't matter which one goes where, right? Capture. I'll run to here, why not? I build an infantry over here. Just chilling on these shoals. Seems fine. I think that's everything, so I'll end the turn. Hey, Shadow. That poor Adder. Well, this is high funds. I was also considering Adder. He's pretty good in high funds. So we'll see how it goes. What capture makes the most sense? I guess I'll go this way. I don't think it matters too much, so I think that's fine. Do I want to go back for the airport right now? I guess so. It might be a little too fast. We'll see. I think that's everything I can do, so I'll end the turn. Oh, where does this guy even go with the properties? I guess like up to here. This seems like a prime city for building vehicles. Because this one's got like this capture in 1 turn, this one in 2 turns. This has got 0 in 2 turns, other than this one. Might put one for a fast recon. That's pretty spicy against Kindle. Alright, which way do I want to go? Up here or down here? I guess I'll go up here. Down here does look like it's going to be a little contested, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Got 10,000 in the bank. So this is the one I think I want to produce vehicles from. 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we'll go recon from here. Try and force a tank from here. Because like if this infantry walks towards this city, I can go to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I can interrupt it potentially. I can pick up. Doesn't really do anything, right? But we'll be there. 5, 6, 7. I don't think I want to pick up from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'll chill here for now. Grab those books and jot down notes. Ooh, look at that. Adder's gonna go straight for the airport. That's not bad. It just means you're gonna have to produce from the airport a lot. Oh, that's a really fast comm tower. In order to make it like worthwhile. But it's not the worst thing. Regardless, though, I would suggest starting a capture on this city. Like, I still have the opportunity to start the capture on the airport if I so desire. That kind of forces me to build a tank. Ooh, my opponent did not foresee the recon coming in. So we do get a free interrupt over here. Which I'm happy for. And the question is, do I want to go for the copter first, or do I want to get this capture? I'm not 100% sure, actually. I think I do want to do that, though. That. And go here. I gotta think of what I want to build next turn. I think I'm gonna go for this capture because it's a little safer. So you get an infantry there. I think I want a tank here. But I also want an artillery over here. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford to get a copter next, or well, maybe I will. Where can you go? Yeah, okay. We'll just go down here with the infantry. I'll build the tank. I can't build the artillery like I kind of want to. So I might just build another recon out of here. I think I'm going to take this capture. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to start spamming the copters as fast as I need to in order to make that worthwhile. I could city skip here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, the artillery is nice, but mainly just for this capture. It's not quite nice enough for this, I think. I'll just stick with the infantry for now. I'll grab a recon out of here. Or do I want to float the cash? Infantry out of here does what? Like goes up here. This guy goes for this. Oh, this doesn't even work as a capture yet. Okay, I get an APC from here. Here we go. What can you do? Okay, I don't need to move my black boat yet. We'll just end the turn there. What's this recon gonna do? The attack here is really gutsy because it does just kind of die. It costs me a little bit of like repair income. But I'm kindled, so the recon doesn't like get away with its life or anything. We boosting? We boosting? Boost it! Oh, if you don't boost it, I don't know what you're doing. Oh no! That means I just get the city for free. That's nice. I kind of have it set up so if the infantry went over here to like go for this harbor and threaten me here, I'm not going to contest it. I'm just going to go down for this like capture chain in the middle. So I'm going to build a tank, but as you can see, it can't actually reach. Adder does get the +1 movement, but ooh, the recon didn't move at all. Wild. Adder does have the +1 movement, but only with the power, and the power is of course not quite active yet. So we're going to go here. We'll go for this capture. Let me think about that for a second, actually. I can hit here. The tank doesn't actually reach, but I can also go up here and contest stuff. That doesn't stop me from taking the comm tower. It also doesn't stop me from taking this city. So we'll have the black boat move a tiny bit over, protect stuff. We'll move our tank up here. I don't think hitting the recon matters, is the thing. Go for this capture. I'll go for this capture, I think. Yeah, because I've got like this backup guy. And it helps be really annoying on this base that's already under a little bit of pressure. So if I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can drop off here, which could go for this city, which is kind of nice. Or I can pick up here, but then I'm dealing with a forest. I'd actually kind of like to be on the city, but I can't because I have an infantry there. Because then I have a little bit better boosting range. But that's fine. We'll just go here. We'll load up. We'll boost onto the mountain so we get to the city as fast as I'd like to. I still have to decide what I want to do with this tank. If I go up here to mess with captures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a tank on by doesn't stop me. So I do get effectively a free interrupt up here. I kind of like that. And we're just going to move up with this infantry and then build another infantry over here, I think. So I can always tech up if I need to defend because this recon isn't actually threatening anything. We're going to build another infantry over here for the APC. I'm going to build my artillery over here because it's kind of nice with defending this capture from across the water. And then I think I'm also going to build an artillery over here. We're just going to start setting up for sieges as we go for the income. This is the infantry that's going to go for either the comm tower or over here for this city, depending on how this recon and tank threatens this base. So we do have the infantry double drop off over here, which is not bad. I get to move my artillery over to help defend. And then I get to have another infantry also over. I get this city, I can always hold it very easily. I'm kind of forcing my opponent to build tanks over here, which is good because I'm going to have my airport online pretty soon. I can't quite medium tank next turn without a city skip, but I can just build a tank at this point. I mean, only a tank in the recon would be coming in. I do have this tank. I can always fall back if I needed to, depending on the kind of pressure that's coming in over here. But this recon's already here being a real nuisance, so I think this tank is not going to be heading over to the right. Yeah, it just kind of goes there. It is protecting the recon, but I'm not going to attack the recon anyway. Here, I'm just going to finish off this infantry because it's high funds, and I mean, I'd probably still finish it off even in standard. So the tank hit's not, at least I don't think it's going to kill me. It's just a single comm tower. I'm at full health on the plane. Not quite full health. I do have chip damage on me, but mostly full health. See, I get a free little interrupt over here. I just have to make sure that these infantry can't surround me, and it doesn't look like they can. I probably actually want to strike from here, which does give them the opportunity to surround me, but there isn't actually a tank built up there, so we will attack from here. That's so that this infantry doesn't, the full health infantry doesn't get a free interrupt on that guy. Right now, this recon get the interrupt, but as I go onto this comm tower, that's going to block the route, and now it can't. We're going to build a tank over here. We're going to get this capture. The artillery is going to move over here. We're going to have this infantry as the nice backup over here. This guy's going to start hitting out towards the middle as well. We finished this capture. We're going to go into the forest. So we have the better defense. Finish off that. Go for this capture over here. Go for this capture. We're going to hop into the APC. We get to decide how we want to do this. I can go double. I can drop off and boost if I want to, but I don't think the boost actually does anything. So we're just going to go for the drop off. This infantry does get to move up and go for that capture next turn anyway. So I might, yeah, I am going to go up here, drop off onto the city, start moving my artillery out. I can lock down this city pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do it from either spot, so we'll start moving upwards with it. I've got my black boat over here. I think it's still fine where it is because it does help protect this guy. I might want to... Well, okay, my opponent can't stand here, so I don't need to put the black boat there. I'm going to need to build a tank over here for this fighting. I don't really need to build a tank over here. I guess I could get away without a tank and just go for another artillery. I think a tank is still wise. So we'll build a tank. We'll just go double infantry over here. A little weak, but that's okay. And we'll end the turn. So I get to start building a copter over here, which is going to be really good against the standing armies on all of these fronts. So it does hit my recon. It does get to live at 2. This is high fun, so just retreating to repair is probably my course of action. I'm going to block off this little choke point as I run back. I think I might also try and go for some sort of artillery here. And then I want to make it so I can go for this capture with the artillery's covering against this tank. So the recon went in for this attack. I think I can just kill that recon with the tank and then interrupt this capture. And my opponent join caps this, which is fine. It means I get my city. Although, who knows if I can even hold my city against this many infantry. That is a lot of infantry. So if I have my artillery here and my APC here, recon here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The recon could die, but I still get the city, I think, unless the artillery gets to smack. Only 1 infantry attack. They're respecting this artillery. That's really good for me because I just get to kill off this infantry with the follow-up guy. The tank can finish it off if it wants to, but it gets shelled by the artillery either way. It's going to go down here. That's actually kind of ruining my plans a little bit. I can't go for this city now. I guess I can. I can just kind of overload them. If I want, I can shoot the black boat, but I don't know if I want to shoot the black boat against Adder in particular. Alright, we'll go down for this comm tower. We'll start capturing here. Strike. I think this will kill. Ooh, it lived. Oh, that's a little awkward. Do I want to interrupt this capture, or do I want to kill the black boat now? I can also interrupt this capture, or I can go for this capture. I've got a few choices here. I can fire at the black boat, but that gives a lot of charge to my opponent, which I don't like doing. I'm just gonna go for this capture, I think. I can still do my double capture maneuver. And I think I will. Oh, no, I can't because this guy can just interrupt. So let's instead go here. Recon's going to fall back. If I go here, I can cover this capture, but I can't cover that capture. I guess that's okay. Instead, we'll just go here then. Send you back. Load up. Drop off. Put you here. It's a little awkward how I place those guys. Still need to decide how I want to handle down here. I think I'm just going to repair this. And interrupt the capture. Build a copter. You can just get away with them. You can get a medium tank or a tank there and I'm happy. But I think I want you to be here to help cover that city. You can go there as a tank. You can go double swinging. That's okay. I need to be a little bit careful over here, so we'll just inch forward. I will kind of fall back a tiny bit here. We go for this strike. The tank here. Can I get away with a medium tank? I don't think I need to get away with a medium tank though, so we'll just go with a tank. I don't want a tank over here. Should we get it from this base because it's the worst base? I'm gonna go for this capture. It's a little bit risky. No point in interrupting that. I'm gonna interrupt this, or just hit this infantry. And then I think I might want a mech. Hit double mech. Or just, I'll just double infantry. No, I'll mech. There's quite a few tanks. Question is if I want to mech over here. I guess I'll mech. What do I do with this infantry? It's a little awkward. Sure. Just go over here for another threat on that city. So the idea over here is even if this infantry dies, the copter can kill the recon and clear the way to interrupt the city. If this tank tries to stand here, which it can, I get to kill the tank. I might still get to interrupt. I get to move in this way and the tank gets smacked as well. I think I can stop the city. I'm a little sad that this guy's injured, but we did get the nice delay over here anyway. Okay. I guess I could have fired with the artillery from here. I just really didn't want to give Adder the charge quite this early. Ooh, attacking my infantry. That will delay this capture a lot. I do get to like smack that tank real nicely. It's debatable as to whether or not I should have sent this infantry down here or over here, so I could threaten to go for this capture or this capture. There's a lot of infantry coming down here. It will continue to get little interrupts, which is nice. I can't get my... I'd really like to get my normal power, because this is during the capture phase, and there'd be so many interrupts. okay. Oh, the recon failed to get the kill. That's wild. It must be at like... Okay. That's really good news for this little infantry, for sure. I'm amazed I didn't get that kill. I am in the forest, but I have 1 health. It's a 1 health recon, but that's double comm tower. I think I might just one-shot this. Adder's gonna get a normal power out of it, but I think that's okay. This infantry just has to back off. There's no way I'm getting this capture. Okay, we do have the copter coming out now. So I'm gonna have to build an anti-air. Alright. Get that capture. I could have gone over here. It might have been better. Put this mech over here on the mountain, I think. I'm gonna go over here. Interrupt this capture. How much damage do you do? 1 to 2. I repair you. 2 to 4. I think this will probably kill. 3 to 5. 68 to 75. That's fine. 1 strike over here. Down to 1. That's okay. I can send this tank to support the other tank. I'm gonna send this infantry back. Do something like this. I think I'm probably going to be joining these infantry together, but I don't want to be in range. I guess it's fine if I'm out of the forest. Down to 2. Repair you. Adder can use the normal power to get an interrupt over here, but I guess that's fine. I do have a lot of infantry. That might have messed up my APC movements there, but okay. We're going to get an anti-air here for sure. I think I'm probably going to get an anti-air over here as well. Grab another copter. Just chill on this lab. Lab. Go here. Start kind of threatening to go over here. I might just base skip for another tank. Just a little awkward. What are you doing? Oh, let's just go. Go down here for now. Onto the city with you. I am going to base skip for another tank because there's a lot of aggression coming in over here. I didn't think about this fight again. That's right. I kind of want to get off the city. Move counterintuitive, I guess. I'm going to join cap, or not join cap, but just join. Go. Yeah, we're gonna. I can kind of go over there. I do have a lot of tanks. All right, so there can be an adder normal power coming in. I face the strike. Sure. Well, my anti-air can just kill that tank with light. It's nice. Okay. I'm getting close to my normal power, which I am a huge fan of. We have the side slip. It's going to give extra defense to stuff. So this gets the fire here, which is strong. That's my city! Get off of that! Very rude. Downright insulting. I don't know if it's going to be Urban Blight time. Depends on if I can get Urban Blight. Wow, that's a I don't know what that is. Dead artillery is what that is. I guess there's the extra defense on this, is the idea. Is like maybe this tank doesn't one-shot it. Well, Anti-air's in a little bit of trouble here. I think it's fine. I guess to go here and hit. My mech can help cover. I have a few ways of doing this. I can do like tanks hit, copter hit, tank hits from the city is probably the route I'm going to end up taking. Ideally, of course, I can get like tank hit on this anti-air. This infantry gets to interrupt here, which is cute. I get to take this city. I'm going to start threatening this tower. I get to shoot you. Anti-air. Kills you. What kind of damage do you do? 62 to 68. So that will never kill because this is joint capped. So I do have to go smack. It's a little unfortunate. I don't think I have a way of getting... There might have been another route to that. Oh, I could have probably done something with this tank beforehand. Repair you. Go over. You can smack that. Get that attack off. You can go for this capture. That. Start hitting out into the middle. How badly do I want the Urban Blight? Another anti-air over here. That capture. Tanks over here. Gonna build the tank there. That's okay. Alright, Mick. I go here. Protect the artillery, I guess. Urban Blight interrupts multiple captures. Do I even get it with this attack? I think I do. Probably die. That I go back and heal on my city. This kind of gets overwhelmed, I guess. This gets knocked down to 7. I do get the extra stats. Alright, we'll go for the hit. Urban Blight. Little defensive wall here. It probably should have fallen back. Just looking at it now, but fire on you. I get a T-copter soon. Tank doesn't reach it. 7 and an 8 health. They can go after the anti-air. It does have the mech and the artillery. I think this is still okay. Like, if they go after the artillery, I think the mechs and the anti-air are fine. Oh, there's the resign. GG! The copters did have a... had attacks on this comm tower. I just didn't really care about it, because I have lots of infantry here, and if the copters are going after here, they're not attacking my weaker base. The Urban Blight, I'm still iffy on whether or not I should have done the Urban Blight. I was mainly thinking hitting this guy down to 7 and then giving all this stuff another plus 10% defense is pretty darn good. With the added boost bonus of getting 2 interrupts. One of which I could potentially make a permanent interrupt. Depending on how this fight ended up going. I think the recon could have hit it too. GG. I think my opponent played pretty decently. There was just like, I think 2 things early on. They won. This comm tower capture is just like way too fast. It hurts so much to go for that over a property. And then I think this recon, I think the recon buy against Kindle from the one, like this one base, that's a little too spicy. And then these infantry, I think they needed to have some support earlier because I just got so much free damage over there. And like these 3 things, these infantry getting no support, the capture route over here going like comm tower first, and then the recon being built during the capture phase over here ends up resulting in me being like way ahead early on in money, and then the army value is just absolutely astronomical. My opponent did rush the airport, which is a fine thing to do, but you can see the problem is if you rush it, you're like costing yourself a little bit of money because you didn't go for this city first and then the airport. So you have to have a purpose for going for the rush, and that purpose has to be building copters like nonstop. If you build the copters later, like is happening here, that means there was no reason to go for the airport that fast. That's just how that goes. And yeah, I do. That's part of why I have a lot of trouble with live games. Is I do put a lot of thought into the early game because it kind of determines a lot of where the fighting is going to be throughout the rest of the game. But GG. The exam is next Wednesday, so study up. The exam will be graded. Alright. Brace the yeet. I got more games. We got more games. Don't lose hope. We saw Don't Lose Hope the other day on Page Avenue. Page Avenue. River Deluxe. American Foreign Policy. My gosh. Alright, Don't Lose Hope. Don't Lose Hope doing really well, it looks like. We entered into the middle of a Jake turn. Super not active yet. But doing a ton of damage. Way up there in unit count. Yeah, I got it nice and big. You're against Jugger, though. One of the main things when you're playing these Lexios like Jugger is you want to have your unit count larger than the opponent so you can get more luck rolls on their stuff. This is a towerless tower. Oh, it's yeah, this map. This is the one where I played Sonya and Fluffy played Eagle in standard live. You can get these towers. Or what are people saying? This is part of the reason I don't like playing the live games. I don't get to see the chat. What is this, bullying? Bullying? I wasn't bullying. Oh, I got bullied, yeah. Meal, wait till he picks. You interrupt the capture with infantry. It's high funds. The tank bites can keep it stopped. You could do that too. I think I know what you were talking about there. Mech on a giant map? You saw the mech mattered. I mean, it's not so... The mech matters because that middle base was about to be attacked. And I needed the mech money-wise. The other mech in the bottom left had an APC, so it's fine. You think the game is going to end before the mid-base mech does anything? You are wrong, Rip. You are wrong. It was... I'm sure it's the reason why the game was resigned. It's because it was there blocking and protecting everything. Yes, I could have attacked the recon well with the B-copter, and that was the original plan because I thought my 1 health infantry was going to die. Well, I sent the copter towards the anti-air because I had the tanks coupled with it. And I kind of like having my copter, at least a copter near their anti-airs, because sometimes you want to do a sack for a power. I kind of did a sack with a tank for a power. I should have made them in the yellow comment, you're right. Bullying this guy? I'm not bullying. Just playing the game. The recon doesn't reach. Aww. I would have to use the anti-air then. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Greensuit, this is the map where you shot my ooze with the recons and beat me in live. I do remember that. That's right, Rip. It was the mech because Adder's plan was to crush my middle base, but the mech ruined it. It was the perfect addition. The anti-airs were able to deal with the copters, and the mech was just enough extra firepower to deal with the tanks. Don't lose hope is definitely not losing hope in this situation. Zoom! The Jake super is so good. Every time I'm using Cole super, I'm like, why aren't you Jake super? Do you know what I mean? Cole's like, yeah, I give the guys +2 movement, they hit harder on the roads. And then I'm like, well, what about your indirects? Do your indirects get +1 range as well? He's like, no. My infantry move faster. Does get the extra movement on the copters, that's true. Oh, the Jake still gets that extra firepower on the copters. Look at this. Anti-air strike from planes. Tank just comes down, hits from planes as well. I guess you could go after the copter. It's probably better to go after the copter, but that leaves you in tank range, I mean. Oh, anti-air from over here comes down with the hit. Okay, now you definitely go for the copter. Oh, what? Hit from the city? You don't hit from the city. You hit from the planes. The planes. Don't attack with this guy. Keep it here for trapping. Smack, smack. You can't Jake to save your life, but you can Jess? Whoa. Cole gets a bonus to insulting Rachel. I'd say Jake's got one of the best supers in the game. Oh. Better than tier 2 supers? I would say Jake's got well, it depends. Sometimes, yeah. Not better than Olaf super. Sometimes it's better than the Max super. Oftentimes it's better than the Sammy super. Unless the Sammy super wins you the game. Eagle beats Olaf, beats Jake, beats Hawk. Jake over Hawk? Honestly, I think yeah. If Jake had Hawks day to day, Jake could probably beat Hawk. Like instead of just having plus 10% firepower while on the planes, having it just all the time. Hawk super takes so long to show up. Jake just kills him, right? This is madness. I mean, because Max can kill Hawk. This is Sparta. Oh, I do like Andy's super. I think I like Andy's super more than I like Jake's super. That's true. If Jake got a firepower boost on all tiles for the super boost, I think he'd be tier 2, probably. He'd probably be the same tier as Max, maybe higher. I do think Andy's super might be the best super. Not like the strongest super, but his super's so good. He makes it to tier 3 with no day-to-day. You're like, I'm just playing a vanilla CO. Oh, but I have a super, so it's fine. I have the Andy super. Eagle has a day-to-day. Olaf makes it to tier 2 with his super too. Eagle's stronger copters kind of matter. Those things are nasty. They beat up your copters. He wins the copter fights. But it is his super that does it. It's true Olaf's day-to-day snow power is also really good, but that's mainly because... I mean, I guess that's true. How much worse would Olaf be if he didn't have his day-to-day? I think Olaf... No, Olaf's still fine, right? You just use your power at the end. The Lash super? I mean, I don't mean to hurt Lash's feelings, but Lash kind of has one of the worst supers in it. Yeah. You wouldn't get to like hit them with... I mean, Olaf would be worse, but it wouldn't be like... I don't think it would like drop you down to tier 3 bad. I think that Jugger has just ditched, unless I'm just not up to date in the game. Why'd that move this? There we go. Jugger just ditched. Guys, resign your games. The Lash Super is... the problem is the Lash Super doesn't even guarantee HQ caps. It's a Sammy Super wannabe sometimes. He's just in the move planner. Jugger forgot his password, he can't resign. Oh no! Review the Mr. Green Super Z. I'm doing game reviews Friday. For now, we're just chatting. Dinner's ready, can't pause. You can? Oh, no, I guess you can't pause. Trigger fought to read Jake's name. Yeah, you don't lose hope, man. Never lose. Never give up. Never surrender. No, actually, if you're losing, I would highly recommend resigning. Well, yeah, I mean, I should say, I would recommend either resigning or continuing on till you lose. I'm fine with playing it out to the bitter end. I think everyone deserves that, but I do frown on people just kind of ditching. Good map design would allow HQ endgames instead of relying on resigns. That's not true. You could have a good HQ endgame. It's just you're like, I see that I'm not going to win, and so you resign. You're like, I could fight it out and save my HQ for 4 turns or whatever. Why do that Sensei games into High Funds live? It's torture. It's so that they really want people to be tempted to take Sensei. And then the person's like, what am I doing? I'm on the phone. I'm playing this on the phone. I have to move 100 units and I have 2 minutes. A lot of clicking. If the players were good, the game would end day 1 after player 1 sends a winning move sequence in the on-site messages. Sometimes that happens, Rishi. Sometimes. If the map's got really bad turn advantage on it, you're just like, I'm going to do this. There's nothing you can do. Sensei start playing StarCraft while everyone else is playing chess. Yeah. This guy on the left. I'll wait it out with Don't Lose Hope. Don't worry, buddy. I think Jugger is looking mighty dead. Like, there's some things you can do, like tank hits anti-air, build an anti-air kind of stuff. Probably tanks attack tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the artillery over, bring the tank down. It's not like the worst down here. Up here, it's awful. Tank comes up, kills tank, go back onto a city, build a tank. I don't know if you can even build enough tanks, right? You can go anti-air tank like infantry or something. And then what do you do? Like, I guess you have to build an anti-air over here too. You have to go like anti-air, but this base is just overwhelmed at this point because it's got copter tank coming in on it. Like the top just kind of has to retreat, which is awful because there's nothing to retreat to. Any big plans? I don't think I have huge plans other than just on Thursdays I usually go to a friend's house and we play Magic the Gathering. Since he keeps you at a high funds queue. What? You could just not play Sensei, right? GG. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many active games now. We got P-Dog, good old P-Dog in high funds and a Kindle Mirror. Don't Lose Hope moved on to another game? Don't Lose Hope's so hungry for the live play. I didn't even realize Don't Lose Hope was... Oh, okay. We got Andy versus Grimm. Is this Grimm's best matchup in Tier 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That poor recon. What is this Grimm opening? Early recon followed by early APC with a base skip. Single base skip. Loaded 6K. Got 14. Yeah, we're going double tank. It goes for the hit. It just kind of dies. But it does get some damage in. I mean, I think double tank has to be... It's like the only reason you would base skip there. I don't care about the lore. What we do is I don't know if it's considered cheating actually, but we go onto the Magic the Gathering arena and then we'll play drafts with us both playing. Usually we draft some less than optimal but fun strategies and die horribly. And then I'll go to pre-releases in person. I don't mean to brag, but I usually finish undefeated, and then I just kind of give away the cards I get because I don't collect anymore. And I don't want the temptation to collect anymore. It's just a huge drain on personal finances. I have no idea what Grimm is doing. Mech infantry float 10k. Oh yeah, I loved Magic the Gathering Chandelar. The game from the 90s. I used to play that so much. I don't know why they haven't made like any other game like that, because it's so good. You're promoting Baselight maps? Get out of here. The closest thing to Chandelar that I think has come out is the Witcher Tales. And those weren't really at Chandelar level. I mean, they were fine for like a Gwent game. Walk around the map kind of thing. But the decks and like the getting cards and stuff isn't anywhere the same. Stream Chandelar. I don't like Baselight because there aren't enough infantry. Chandelure? Chandelure? We're not talking about that Pokemon now. I could stream that game. It's good. Ooh, we got Base Skip Rocket. Ooh, Grimm's going wild here. Floats 4K. You really don't want to just base skip for no reason, because you'll just kind of go down on unit count, as we already see. It's really painful. I've seen the speed running for that Chandelar game. It's very funny. You start the game, you sell every card in your deck, you find a place that sells a Shivan Dragon, so your deck will now be just like a random assortment of lands and a Shivan Dragon. But then you go into... Now goes the APC, rest in peace. You go into the like Red Castle. You do the trivia game to get the random buff of start with a creature from your deck in play, which in this case is always going to be the Shivan Dragon. And then you just kind of rinse and repeat, making sure every fight you always in the castles is always you starting with a Shivan Dragon in play. You win every duel that way, and you go to the final boss and you just surrender, and then the game considers that a victory. Professor? Absolutely wild. But that game was awesome. Oh, the rocket! Ooh, Grimm spent all the money on the double tanks. Very nice. Yeah. If you want to have fun with the game, you play regularly. For sure. Exactly. I believe. I mean, I didn't beat him when playing in the 90s because I was a kid, but my dad beat him with like a banding strategy, I believe. Of course, there's also like infinites, I think, in the game, right? If not infinites, there's completely broken combos because this is old magic. The creatures are awful, but the spells are amazing, kind of deal. There's no imprint though, so I don't know what infinite combos you can have. But you got like Black Lotus and you've got Time Walk. You got Time Twister, right? They should really make a new one of that. Oh, that's right. You're gonna have the infinite mana because I think you have that artifact that's like tap X, or for X mana untap X lands. So as soon as you get one land that can produce 2 mana, you just win the game with an infinite damage fireball. Or however you want to win. Ooh, the copter is a good buy for dealing with these tanks. You just gotta be careful. His anti-airs are a threat. He's gonna get captured. Things are looking very good for Don't Lose Hope. Grimm holding on there. Does kind of get these captures uncontested for now, although our copter's coming on the way to ruin things. You have to base skip. I do like that we got the infantry buy here, though. I don't think there's the land that gives 2 mana. I think you're talking about, is it Forbidden City or something like that? But there's like the green enchantment that makes it so whenever you tap the land, you get 2 mana instead of 1. And I think that's enough. There's probably it's probably the blue, or the land that gives you 1 blue mana for every artifact you have too. Oh, that's true. There's the mines and towers. True. It does have Mishra's workshop. A tutorial video on how to play Grimm. I think someone's done that. I could be wrong though. Grimm is real tricky. Positioning is like everything. Hello, everyone. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring and having a blast. Although it really feels like they had to release early because there's a lot of like empty fields of flowers in the Elden Ring DLC. is just a giant field with nothing in it. It's a giant forest with nothing in it. The final boss was real rough. I had to resort to a shield, which forever I feel the shame. There's some decent empty fields, I guess, in the base game. But they were like empty fields where you go and do something, I think. In the DLC, it's like you go out of your way to find this field, and it's just empty. That's true, the consecrated snowfields had nothing in it. GG, Grimm. The number one thing to work on there is definitely going to be making sure to produce units every turn from both your bases. The airport doesn't have to produce units every turn, but GG. Advanced Noob still fighting the good fight. Fog. We got P-Dog. Alright, P-Dog. Against Darth Noob. Okay. This looks absolutely brutal. No one's base is dead yet, but this base is looking like it's gonna die soon. Maybe? I guess the artillery are getting stopped. This airport's up and running for Darth Noob, but nothing got built from it. A little awkward. What did we buy? It cost so much. Oh, we built a Neo tank over here. I see. Neo tank chains. No one's dead. P-Dog's getting these fairly uncontested. This Neo tank can't attack anything. A little awkward. I don't think this quite works out for Darth Noob. I could be wrong though. No, it super doesn't, right? Because P-Dog's almost got the Urban Blight. So the Urban Blight triggers infantry, clears infantry off of the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tank can hit the artillery, or the Neo tank will probably hit and kill the artillery. The tank just hits the tank. This tank kills this artillery. Then you have a... Maybe you don't want the Neo tank on the city, though. You can just have the tank on the city, Neo tank in the woods. The tank's durable enough that since all these vehicles are cleared out, the Neo tank will be able to strike from the city. You'll have a Neo tank covering. It looks really nice for P-Dog at the top. But does Darth Noob have a better situation at the bottom? It looks like a decent hold for Darth Noob. You know, like, well, the weak side, strong side is also a very nice dynamic. You just gotta care for B-copters. Because you really don't want the game to stall. So having one side that's weak and one side that's strong helps there be dynamic movement in the front lines. As naturally one side's pushing forward into the other instead of like even armies throughout. I don't want the game to stall. Some people want the games to stall. Weak side, strong side means things move a wee bit, yeah. I got the Urban Blight. Looks like the Neo tank wants to do something over there. No, it doesn't. Got the infantry clear. Does decide to put the tank on the city. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Of course you can't hit from the forest because the infantry's going to be on the forest. Of course. Has to hit from the road. It's okay to hit from the road, though. I guess you could have the tank hit here if you want, but it's a little dicey. You just need risky HQs. I don't like HQs being too risky because then the cheese is a huge problem. People are bad and wrong. Bayside is scary because it means you can't blunder as much. Bayside is scary because both players run out of infantry, and then it's just like a stall fest. No one can capture anything. Bop, bop. This might be a mistake. Just having the Neo tank here in particular. Because now it can't hit here, right? I guess it depends on if he like builds like an anti-air here, it's fine. Because the concern is like infantry, here, they kill off this infantry, and this Neo tank's cut off from this forest. Because the forest, it wants to hit from this forest to hit the Neo tank that hits this Neo tank. I guess you just build your own Neo tank and then it doesn't matter because these infantry get killed off. Yeah, that's fine. Just kind of stuck in Neo tank spam. It's gonna have to be an amazing base light map for me to like it. Absolutely amazing. You could build a rocket. That's true. You could build a pipe runner. There is a pipe here. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, look at that. They nerfed the pipe runner. They were too worried about the pipe runner being too good. It can go here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't reach the harbor, so a battleship can always kick the pipe runner off this tile. Pipe runner can't be allowed to cover that tile. A battleship can also take it out from over here. 4 pipe runners. Ooh. Subtle bribery. Name the map Go7 endorses this map. I don't think that makes me endorse it though, does it? I'll just be like, disqualified. Cash bribes only. Alright, what's Darth Noob's play here? You get the nice artillery shot over here. Not the worst thing. We could Urban Blight, but I don't think there's much value in Urban Blighting. Because there's no captures you end up interrupting. You can slow down the, like, this capture. A little more incentivized to Urban Blight next turn. I think there's no comm towers. There's no comm towers, so Urban Blight does have one incentive, which is out the city. Is this right? So if Darth Noob Urban Blights infantry gets this kill. Oh, but they don't get the kill? Is that the problem? I was thinking this infantry doesn't die to the medium tank, and then you do get a free Neo tank attack. Yeah. 42 to 68. $47 to 54. You have... It's not a guaranteed failure, but you have to make the roll on this double swing. I think. Maybe you don't. Is it fine? If this is... It does 4 to 5. Oh, you don't even have to do it. You can just go... You can go infantry strike, neo-tank strike. No! Why there? What? Don't stand on the harbor. It's fine, right? Even if the infantry sacrifices itself into the infantry, because this neo-tank can't reach here on the road, it would take medium tank plus tank, but the tank occupies the forest. It body blocks the neo-tank, so you just get a nice free neo-tank strike. He knows he's capping the HQ. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I still think you go for the neo-tank strike. I think the HQ is okay though, right? We got artillery coming in, we got neo-tanks here, you build a bomber. You just have to delay for a single turn. Infantry stands here. Whoa, the infantry are running away from the HQ? Yeah, I think if you go infantry here, infantry on the HQ. They can't take your HQ that turn. I guess you can hang out on the... I don't really like hanging out on the mountain, but you can. So you send the neo-tank in here, kill off this tank, got the double artillery covering it, because if they send something back to kill your neo-tank, it gives you so much charge they'll just never get your HQ. And it's a neo-tank for a neo-tank. He tags to Sammy and uses Victory March. Oh no! I'm not a huge fan of leaving this open to be struck from, but that's okay. I guess the idea is like if they strike at me from there, then it means they're not capturing. Or black boat. This new thing surely has a better thing it can do than attack a black boat, but like being over here even. And I know I need to stop calling you Shirley. The lack of time. I got 5 minutes and 4 minutes. They're doing a lot better on time than I am. I do. Elden Ring stream when? I don't know if people would really like an Elden Ring stream. I could do it. If I did that, I would try and do a Taunter's Tongue run. Where I'm just constantly getting evaded and being killed off by people that are way better than me. What? That's where you go, my tank! The animated Discord will vote for. Yeah, in the Discord we're watching animes. Oh, right now we're watching Girls in Panzer, and that is just an amazing anime. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. I haven't finished Ocarina of Time. That's true. I need to go back and finish that randomizer run. Girls in Panzer is an amazing anime. You love when they're like, yes, we use live ammunition in our tank battles, but it's done with safety in mind. And like, the students are like, having their tank battle. They flee into the city. People's shops are getting blown up, and the guys are like, yes! The insurance payout is going to be amazing. Are the tanks moving faster than their historically accurate speed? They seem pretty accurate. Rules and Panzer is so good. I also loved Toonami back in the day. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, the weird puppet anime. I don't remember what that puppet anime was called. Or like Adult Swim with Full Metal Alchemist. Zach Bell. There you go, Zach Bell. Hamtaro. Thatch Bell or Zach Bell? Oh, and the nose hair guy. When did that? Got the chat engaged with the anime talk. Yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend watching Girls in Panzer. Hilarious. There is some weird fan service in it, but most of the fan service is just the tanks. Bo. Yes. Bo. I never watched Bo, but I saw many of the commercial for it. Fist of the Nose Hair. Girls Last Tour? I don't know what that is. Enjoyed it quite a bit. Sign here. That's not how you pronounce Bo. Bo. Yeah, the HQ still stands, and it's really tough to take the HQ of Kindle. We got an artillery coming in to lock it. And it's a really annoying lock, too, because the you're like, I'll just go around this side, but then the black blue just blocks you. It's very, very enjoyable. Yeah, nah. Taking his time, making sure. Oh, and there's the black boat doing the yeah, nah. Neotank strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look how out of position this Neotank is. I guess it can come up and hit this infantry. Like there's already a Neotank or medium tank strike. So you might as well take the free infantry. You can almost block it, but the artillery here kind of saves the day. Need more maps for the black boat and lander blocking. I don't think that's something that people usually prefer. Boom. P-Dog launching forward, making sure all the infantry in range are injured. Neotanks ready to fight. We do have potential like double sack, Neotank strike, but there's still an artillery back here, and I assume we get another Neotank. Yeah. Another blockchain. Darth Noob would be looking way better up here. We've just got that Neotank strike early on. HS? You talking about Hearthstone? Hearthstone. I feel like Hearthstone went the way of Yu-Gi-Oh! That game is like Combo City, I think. Oh, High Society. High Society. That makes more sense. Good night, Mega Man. Have a good one. We could see a High Society. There's not too many cities, though. Like, all these harbors and these bases, they don't count towards your High Society. And the airport. So you've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 properties that aren't actually counting towards it for Darth Noob. So minus 14k. Actually, it's probably 21 minus 7. So you got 14 cities currently. I don't think 14 cities is enough to make High Society worth it. I love that in Yu-Gi-Oh! They're like the average turn length of the game is 2 turns. And in Magic, you're like, oh, turn 2. Right. So we both have like two lands, like that kind of thing. But no. In Yu-Gi-Oh! The turns are I go, that's turn 1. You go, that's turn 2. That's just insane. Ooh, we are going for the High Society. It does do enough to kill the Neotank, but not that one. Would the tank follow up? It is? Ooh, it is enough. Kills the artillery. Okay, that's pretty good. If it's enough to break through there, that's probably good enough. Always gotta go for those OTKs in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Obviously, turn 3 is Shadow Realm material. Oh, comm towers don't count. Yeah. But they don't have comm towers. I think it's just cities, right? Now I don't even know. P-Dog in trouble. Uses the power. Does get to take the city, which is nice. Delays the harbor cap. Copter coming in here is nice. Neotank can go for a strike, but I think you have to Mega Tank over here and you're getting swarmed. That was a good high society, I cannot deny it. Oh, Mega Tank, rest in peace. Not Mega Tank, Medium Tank, I should say. Assume the Neo's coming in here? At least so the artillery can't hit you? Copter reinforcements are definitely going to be needed down here. What does this Neo even do? Oh my gosh! Poor P-Dog, missing all the rolls. You have to hit from the plains, though. If you hit from the woods, it's like super bad. Because then the artillery goes your 4 health and then Neotank hits you from... Or they can even just like artillery you and Neotank you and then your artillery doesn't even cover. Ugh. Fluffy never would have missed the rolls, that's true. Oh my gosh, what? It's so passive. It's so passive. That's why they aren't fluffy rolls. There's the battleship. I don't think the battleship is the way to do that, though. Darth Noob is super prepared for the battleship. There's already a bomber on the way. Maybe it's fine, though. I guess the battleship does clear the harbor. I'm a little concerned for it, though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because... What do you do? The Neotank didn't move off the base. Oh my. So the concern I would have for this battleship is both artillery move into range of it. Tanks block the Neotank. Neotank strikes at the battleship. A bomber comes down. Battlecopter comes down. What do you even do? This continues capturing your harbor. Your battleship's gonna die. The best it can do is either shoot a Neotank. I guess it can free this Neotank. But even then... that Neotank can't save the harbor. And then once this harbor gets captured, then the offensive battleship is really good. Definitely looking like it's Darth Noob's game to lose. Darth Noob is really low on time. The high funds or High society play. Took some time to think out, but it went really well. Hey, everybody. Wow. I don't know about that move. The anti-air does cover it against the double copter, but the artillery can then cover. I don't know about going backwards. Who cares about that injured anti-air, right? We are going to do this play. Decides to put the tank there. I think I prefer just locking in the base, but I guess it didn't produce anything last turn. Battleship looks super dead. Ooh. Transport copter for the 6 health? It's gonna take forever to take that comp tower. We used the move planner in Global League today. That's awesome. The forbidden technique. Alright, P-Dog. Not quite sure what's going on here. It feels awful, but I think Battleship just fires on the infantry capturing the harbor. It does indeed. The fighter. I wasn't sure if we were going to try and go for a second battleship. You can almost try and save it with a missile. But that would not be a safe missile. What about when you use the move player, then just scrap it and yeet? Ah, I love doing that. I didn't build anything at the bottom again. Goodbye, battleship. So close to losing this neo tank. This neo tank isn't actually in range. You can't just go Urban Blight neo tank kill. Or just neo tank copter kill, tank stands on it. This also isn't quite in range. You want to say it from like here or here. Probably here. Does stand on the harbor though. He has a lot of charge. A lot of charge. Oh, okay. Transport copter's coming down to try and capture stuff. Anti-air's not gonna be living too high a life over there. I do think blocking it with the copter and 5 health tank is decent. I'm kind of surprised that Darth Noob has given up on this, killing this base off. It seems really easy to do. And the other parts of the map aren't exactly losing. I think since those 2 Neo tanks left, the base can save itself. It's got copter help. Maybe I can't. Maybe the bomber's too strong. It's a 9 health bomber, but you will an anti-air to deal with it. Urban Blight hits you, bomber finishes it. Fighter's on its way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't quite reach in 2 turns. There goes the anti-air. Zoom goes the fighter. Build a mega. A mega will definitely survive long enough for a fighter to show up and save it. Fluffy, the only thing Fluffy knows is how to do is to either stall or to attack, and attack some more. Ooh, I have an Urban Blight. Why? Interesting Urban Blight. It does hit a bunch of infantry, but only one that's capturing. Might have been... I was just worried about getting overcharged. There was a lot of charge there, so maybe you can go Urban Blight next turn, Urban Blight again after some fighting. The copter did get a nice hit, but it dies. I don't know about that copter attack. I guess it's to sucker the anti-air in for the bomber to kill it off. But does the bomber even get to kill it off? No, right? Because Neotank goes here, artillery here, Neotank here, and then the anti-air is here threatening the bomber. Urban Blight. Down goes the base. Definitely needed to build a mega tank down there to save it. It just kind of sat there with a Neo tank for several turns. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think you unload onto the harbor. That's weird. You're against a Kindle. I guess it's so nothing can get built there. But you don't care if something is built there. You got 2 artillery and a bomber. Yeah, but if they build a battleship, you just kill it with your bomber and 2 artillery. And you say thank you for the donation. Doesn't want to lose the bomber to the fighter. Got the anti-air. What is this charge farming? You know, it still has like almost an urban blight, so I'm surprised we're moving on to properties. Oh, it's so close. You dive a sub, it can be an expensive way to hold the ports. That's true. That's... Why go for that capture? That might have been a little bit of a misclick or something. Bomber would love to kill the anti-air from attacking off the city, I think. It's the urban blight. Darth Noob feeling a little silly about dropping this off here, I assume. Maybe not. You used to hate fighting Urban Blight so much, you preferred Olaf over Kindle? You know, I think that might be a very common experience for a lot of newer players, is they're like, Urban Blight just destroys me every game. And then I think after like 10th game against Kindle, it just clicks, and you're like, oh, wait a second. If I'm not on the cities when the Urban Blight's coming, I take like no damage from it. If I don't have my vulnerable units next to the cities, Kindle has a hard time capitalizing on it. This gets a lot easier to play. That was during your 200 pre-Global League Sonya days. Yeah, P-Dog is kind of coming out on an HQ cap soon. And it does it does look like Darth Noob might be a little bit out of position for it. I mean, 8 health infantry will be coming in to cap soon. Looks like some copters and a bomber might be on their way, though. That's true. Well, that's another step against Urban Blight and Global Damage, is the like, I'll just build infantry when they're gonna use their super, and I'll like save myself 3,000 of funds or something. All I have to do is ruin my tempo for a whole turn. Sometimes it's fine though. That can be the play. If you do that, and then on the next turn you're like, now it's my tech up. Now you're talking. Alright, Darth Noob's like, nah, I'm not letting my HQ fall. How bad can it be if my front lines only get infantry? A turn they were supposed to get vehicles. The answer is really bad. Really bad. But if you're like retreating into it, and then you're like, aha, now I build my Neo Tank. Neo Tank shows up and saves the front. Like, that can happen. Just play Andy and you'll be fine. I can fix anything. Fighter kills Bomber. P-Dog fighting to the bitter end. Kills the Neo Tank. There's 1 8 health infantry somewhat in range of the HQ. I mean, the base is like never getting captured at this rate. A 6 health infantry that's going to get hit with Urban Blight. So at least P-Dog's getting good money still. Still, it's 42 to 50 though. That's still rough. Oh, this might be a resign. Is it APC Black Boat? Transport Copter? This is the resign. With a Pipe Runner. GG, well played. That was a really nice high society from Darth Noob. Definitely well invested time there. GG, well played. That's going to be the stream for today. I hope people had fun. We'll be back on Friday, back with those Advanced Wars by Web replays. I leave you all with your apple. Thanks for watching. There is... Oh my gosh. I didn't realize the Sulfur Rent actually super chatted $5 2 hours ago. So sorry. Should have roasted some maps. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back on Friday. The map contest is live. So if you want to submit a live standard 1v1 map, send it on in. Thanks for watching.
It's Go7, king of the penguins. Of all the penguins, he is king. It's Go7, king of the penguins. Being king of the penguins, that's his thing.